So today I'm going to an entrepreneurship conference here in Paris to meet some entrepreneurs in the region. So let's go. So we just got past the Eiffel Tower, and it's amazing that this guy, Mr. Eiffel, has left such a big legacy in the world that everyone knows about his tower. It's amazing. So he definitely did something remarkable, something that hit us all, something that's going to stay forever in the French and worldwide history. So let's ponder on that, really.
L'entrepreneur à faire des tests en montrant son prototype. Si par exemple vous voulez créer une nouvelle façon de voir des films, là aussi je vous invite à effectivement tester le produit ou le service avant d'essayer de le vendre ou avant de le faire fabriquer. Et de la même manière, si vous voulez avoir un appareil.
So I just left the event about entrepreneurship and how to start a business. You know, guys, I never got an MBA. I actually have a master's degree in law, but no MBA. And I find that most of the things that I learn are actually real life experiences in business. It's much more meaningful than all the theoretical stuff that you can find in textbooks. So basically I couldn't actually continue the discussion on the streets. It was just freezing cold today, and I thought it would be wiser for me to continue the discussion somewhere warm like at home. And it's actually around like 5 p.m. at the moment, so I had other things going on in the meantime. But I wanted to finish this idea because earlier when I was at this entrepreneurs convention, let's say, the speaker had some great thoughts, and he was addressing himself to, I'd say, newbies, like people who want to launch a business, people who have dreams, people who want to quit their careers or at least quit the job and get on the entrepreneurial, say, adventure. And he was given like a lot of sort of theoretical lessons, and I told myself it's all great because on the books it looks great, but in reality it's a total different story being an entrepreneur. Sure, you need to be aware of certain things, but on the field it is quite different. Like, it doesn't matter how many courses you take or how many lessons you go to. So being an entrepreneur is all about getting the real life experience. So this is why I told myself maybe I should be talking about how to get an MBA without actually going to school. Because myself, I have a master's degree, but it's not an MBA. Really, throughout my student years, my academic career, there was no thought whatsoever about becoming an entrepreneur. I sort of stepped on entrepreneurship by accident. So I wasn't going to go for another MBA because that was going to be very costly, and at the same time I wasn't really sure I was going to be an entrepreneur anyways. So if you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to get some business education, but you don't want to go to school for some reason, either for budget or because you don't think it's going to be necessary for you, you just want to like build your business, I totally agree with you. Like, you don't need an actual MBA to be an entrepreneur. In fact, most people who get an MBA, they get it because they want to get a job at the end, but not because they want to build businesses. But there are certain things that you can do. Like, first of all, you need to learn. Definitely learn do like online courses, tutorials, books, anything around the courses that MBA students actually take. Like anything to do with marketing, finance, accounting. Like you need to learn about how to write a business plan, how to forecast your financial, planning, etc. Like all these things need to be learned. Some theory is good, but also if you can do it while practicing, I would suggest definitely interning and getting real life experience with some entrepreneurs or some young startup companies, really to get that first-hand experience. Definitely you need to build a network. That would be meeting entrepreneurs, meeting potential investors, angels, your future suppliers. You need to have a network of people that are going to help you and support you throughout the entire process, your entire life as an entrepreneur. Another thing that you should be doing is definitely study the market. Study the needs of the market and your potential consumers. Just see what are their consumer behaviors, what they're interested in, what do they want to purchase, how can you make their life better. See what is the gap, and that way you're actually studying the real market. And when you have a business idea, you can actually test it with them. You don't need to actually wait until you finish your MBA to get started, but your MBA could be that. Also, you need to learn how to take risks, because being an entrepreneur is all about taking risks. And I think if you play some of the games, like board games like Monopoly and Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Cash Flow, I think these games can help you get sort of like used to like losing money, because entrepreneurs do lose money. You cannot just play it safe, and it's part of the game. You need to accept that before becoming an entrepreneur. And finally, get your finances straight, because as much as you have a great passion, you want to follow your passion, you love being an entrepreneur, or you love the idea of being an entrepreneur, or you want like that lifestyle of an entrepreneur, I mean, just ask yourself, who's gonna pay the bills? So definitely you need to get practice on that. If you're not good at managing money, that you need to learn how to manage your own personal money, like before really managing the company's money. So get experience on that. And obviously, if you don't want to do an academic MBA, it's all about commitment, like allocating time every day for learning, for getting ahead, progressing. It's not like, oh, I'm not gonna do an MBA, but I'm just gonna learn at home. Yeah, sure, but just make it a plan. Get yourself committed on learning every day, and joining associations, clubs, to meet entrepreneurs and see how they think, how they do things. I mean, I still go to like startup entrepreneur events, because although I don't have a startup anymore, but I just learn. It's a lot about absorbing and being in touch with the market needs, and really learning. Like we learn on a daily basis. So go ahead, go get your MBA. Be prepared to lose money. It takes some time to see the fruits of your efforts. So if it were easy, like everybody would do it, but it's not easy. That's why not so many people actually do it. So when you do it and you succeed at it, there's some pride to it. Yeah, definitely. Good luck with that. If you have any questions, let me know down below. I'll be happy to answer your questions, and let's stay in touch on social media. Bye for now.